Pucci has to be my favorite villain, besides Funny Valentine, but let's just save that for another video. But as of now, I'll be speaking on White Snake, Sea Moon, and Made in Heaven, and some weird misconceptions people may have about him. Starting in order of evolution, White Snake. He's a long-range stand that can manipulate spirits through special discs. So keep in mind, this ability is not limited to stands. White Snake can also produce a slow-burning acid, but I'll get into detail about that later. I want to focus on his spirit manipulation. So, there are two prominent types of discs. Memory discs that contain memories, and stand discs that contain stands. These discs can be inserted into one's head to replay a memory.
What's up, buddy? Damn, man, you like that hot shit, don't you?
It makes my booty hole itch, but I like it.
Or to give said person temporary use of a stand.
Hey, yo, the pizza here. Oh, nigga!
Misconception I've seen with White Snake has to do with his takedown of Jotaro. I mean, putting the icon of the series in a coma on your reveal is a pretty big feat. People think that because of White Snake's D and speed, it should have been impossible for him to get the drop on Jotaro. But in reality, that W of a play comes from the fact that Pucci knows Jotaro loves his daughter. So by forcing him into an ultimatum where Jolene either gets shot and possibly killed, or go after the enemy, with the knowledge that we know now, Jotaro would give up everything, the world, to save Jolene. And that is exactly how Pucci got the drop on Jotaro. The resulting fusion of the Green Baby and White Snake is one of my favorite stands in all of JoJo. Sea Moon is an extremely powerful and dangerous stand. This ability to control gravity is not only one of the best abilities in the series, but it also makes every one of his strikes fatal.
God damn! So you must go.
Sea Moon makes Pucci the center of the reverse gravity phenomenon. The gravity shift affects everything in a 3-kilometer radius, causing anything that isn't fixed to fall like Earth's surface was a cliff. Sea Moon can modify gravity by inverting anything he comes into contact with. Even just barely grazing something causes the effect to happen. Yeah, Sea Moon has time acceleration, though his is a little awkward. His version of the acceleration is extremely localized, so much so in fact, the only things affected are the things that he touches. Like when he turned that baby into a man, or when he touched those eggs. But one thing I've constantly seen was, how can Jolene kick Sea Moon? This is easy enough to answer. See, Jolene's body is the stand. Jolene's body is connected to a string. That string, if clumped up, makes stone free. Pretty simple, right? Made in Heaven is the second extremely powerful stand Pucci has in his arsenal, though its strength does not come from its actual physical strength, but due to its control over time and its speed. Its control over time is so great, it can shorten Star Platinum's time stop, literally the strongest stand in the series, at least before the Still Ball Run universe. Damn! Made in Heaven can astronomically speed up time, though it is gradually. Its control over time is so great, in fact, that it can affect non-living beings, living beings, Earth, and hell, even the universe itself. And if you thought speeding up time was the only thing this stand could do, it prevents any living thing from catching up to it or accelerate besides Pucci. Not only that, it jet lags your brain so hard, it makes you think you're experiencing non-biological events happening in real time. And the entire universe eventually reached a vanishing point, or a zero mark. And a new universe where everything repeats itself based on fate will be born. But as a villain, it was already set in stone that he was gonna lose, and the newborn, fate-driven world that he set out to create was ultimately freed, and with it, the Joestars and their curse. This video has been in production for so long that I dropped a trailer for this thinking that I was gonna drop it the day after, but nope, a whole week flew by, and yeah, that's my bad. But there was one part that I didn't know what to do with. That part was the misconception for Made in Heaven. It's not a true misconception, but it is definitely something that I've seen from a lot of people. thanks to the Raikyo bio page and wait, hold on. Thanks to the Raikyo bio page and one other panel, if I can find it, I'll put it in the video. But people thought that Giorno was actually in Florida or was gonna show up and save everyone. Though this is just speculation on my part, but we did all see the arrow come out of Giorno and he swore to protect it, right?
When those who've left us place their wills in our hands, it is our sacred duty to carry it forth. It remains. That's my choice.
And if the time acceleration breaks down non-biological things, causing, rocks to erode and buildings to fall and snot to harden, why wouldn't the same thing happen to the arrow? It would just crumble away like everything else, right? But again, that is just my speculation.
Well, that's a SimStar production.